We had captured these people. We had pursued interrogation more normal way. We decided that we needed some enhanced techniques.
Do you have any regrets about any of it?
No regrets. I think it was absolutely the right thing to do. I am convinced, absolutely convinced, that we saved thousands, perhaps hundreds of thousands of lives.
Torture does not save lives. Torture costs us lives. When former Vice President Cheney or General Hayden or Mr. McCasey say that torture has kept America safe, that's not true. I'm a former military interrogator. I was in the Air Force or Air Force Reserves for more than 14 years on active duty. And I went to Iraq in 2006, and I was the senior interrogator for a task force charged with finding Abu Musab al-Zarqawi, who was the former leader of al-Qaeda in Iraq. And I led a team of interrogators in Iraq. I conducted over 300 interrogations myself, and I supervised over 1,000 interrogations.
Another term out there that slipped into the discussion is the notion that American interrogation practices were a, quote, recruitment tool for the enemy. On this theory, by the tough questioning of killers, we have supposedly fallen short of our own values. This recruitment tool theory has become something of a mantra lately.
At the prison where I conducted interrogations, we heard day in and day out foreign fighters who had been captured state that the number one reason they had come to fight in Iraq was because of torture and abuse, what had happened at Guantanamo Bay and Abu Ghraib. So my team of interrogators realized that torture and abuse was counterproductive to what we're trying to accomplish in the long run. We're basically handing al-Qaeda its number one recruiting tool. These same foreign fighters who came to Iraq to fight because of torture and abuse made up about 90% of all suicide bombers. And those suicide bombers, in addition to foreign fighters who just attacked coalition forces, literally cost us hundreds, if not thousands, of American lives in Iraq. And some people argue and say, well, those things alone didn't force these people to come to Iraq, and to that I would say you're wrong. I heard it day in and day out. When they see pictures of other Muslims being tortured and abused by U.S. soldiers, that's enough to push them over the edge. And that's enough to convince them to travel to Iraq and to give up their life for what they see as a noble cause. And remember, one of al-Qaeda's goals, it's not just to attack the United States. It's to prove that we're hypocrites, that we don't live up to American principles. So when we use torture and abuse, we're playing directly into one of their stated goals. Torture and abuse really is a failure of leadership. As leaders, isn't that our job to make rational decisions apart from our emotions on dark days? Isn't that why we're entrusted with those responsibilities? I know when I took an oath as a military officer, there was no language in my oath of office about sunny or dark days. It said that I would defend the Constitution of the United States on all days. Torture has cost us American lives in the past, and it will continue to cost us American lives because al-Qaeda is going to continue to use the past policies as a very effective recruiting tool.